The Celebrant program is one thing that we've stepped into. It gives people a wide range of the type of service that they're going to have here, and what that does, it allows for that one-on-one personalized service.
One of the biggest changes that we've seen over the years is that families are no longer as churched as they once were. Families come to us and they don't want a service, and I think part of that is just simply that they don't want the traditional service. They don't want the service that people think of when you hear funeral service. They still need something, and we see that on our end. So we have a Celebrant program, and the Celebrant program is a non-denominational, in some respects doesn't have to have church or God entered into any of it if the family doesn't want that.
What you're going to get here is you're going to get that one-on-one service, creating a tribute for your loved one, but it's going to be a very personalized experience. It's going to be an experience that we're going to spend the next couple of days gathering with friends, gathering with family, and then we're going to remember them in the way that they were. What was their favorite music? Did they have favorite stories? Did they have favorite friends or acquaintances that would like to say a couple words?
The Celebrant program will put a spin on a service for a family that will be very inclusive of who they were. And that sometimes includes having some kind of a takeaway at the end. And that takeaway is something that families will keep with them and friends will keep with them and cherish. One example is a funeral that I did many years ago, and it was for a gentleman who was a waterman all his life. And I was out on the water one day years later, and came across another boater that I knew, and he looked at me and he says, "Hey Holly, look," and he held it up, and he had the fishing lure there that we had given out to everyone, and it still had his friend's memory attached to it. So it allowed him to continue to remember and continue to have him in his heart. The purpose of having these takeaways is to remember, and by remembering is how you get through the grief process. We cannot skip the grief process, as we all know. No matter who you are, we all grieve differently and to a different degree, and that's okay. But we all have to grieve and we all have to remember.